Hi, Rebecca here. Thanks so much for joining me today. Today's practice is going to be a little bit more repetitious through movements, building strength. And yes, we need strength in conjunction with flexibility. Both are important. It's like the masculine and feminine, the masculine of strength, the feminine of vulnerability. Today I had read a reading in Mark Nepo's book, The Book of Awakening, about how it's necessary for us to be able to understand and name things, but equally as important to experience and to feel, to frame and articulate, as well as embrace and absorb. It would be one thing to paint a yoga posture. It is another thing to be in the yoga posture, to have the experience versus just seeing it. He says, just as two hands cup water to the mouth, we need both the masculine and feminine energy to fully live this life. So let's begin our practice with finding a comfortable seat, grounding through our hips, lengthening our spines. Close the eyes if it feels comfortable. And we're just going to begin with 3 rounds of breath. Inhaling, arms rise. Exhale, arms fall. You could take the palms down through center for grounding. You could bring hands to heart. Or you can just simply lift the arms up and then drop them back down along your sides. One more full body breath, really inflating the container of the torso from the front to the back, from the right to the left. And then exhale, let it go. We will begin on our bellies. Reaching arms back toward the feet. We're going to press down into the pubic bone, the pelvis, and then we're going to lift both the sternum, the gaze, and lifting the legs. And then just take some little scissor kicks here. Warming up the back side of the body, muscles along the spine, the glutes. Let's do this for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the legs lifted, bend the knees, bring the feet together, and then pulse your feet up toward the ceiling. Now my forehead is down, resting on my hands, and we're just going to take some little pulses here. Try to keep those thighs lifted, and let's do that for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Shake the hips side to side. Hands come underneath the shoulders. We're going to press down and keep the feet and the pelvis down. We're going to lift just the sternum in our gaze, and we're going to float the hands off. Squeeze and retract your shoulder blades onto your back. Draw your shoulder away from your ears. Reach hands back toward heels. Hands come back underneath the shoulders. Palms press down. Stay low or deepen your back bend here. And come all the way down. Float sternum, gaze, and palms. Reach your hands towards your heels, back of the mat. Then bring hands back underneath the shoulders. Press down, deepen your back bend, or stay down low. We're going to do that 3 more times. So inhale to lift and reach. And then exhale, hands come down. And find your back bend. Lift, reach, and bend. Last one. Coming all the way down, press up to hands and knees. Bird dog. Right arm reaches forward, left leg reaches back. Hug elbow to knee. Reach arm and leg. Arm reaches forward, leg reaches back. Bring right hand down, and then come into a 3-legged dog. So back down into our bird dog. Keep that left leg lifted. Right arm reaches forward, elbow to knee. Reach forward and back. Right hand comes down, 3-legged dog. Right leg or left leg stays lifted. 3 more times like that. Elbow to knee. Keep that left leg lifted. 3-legged dog. Bird dog. Elbow to knee. And 3-legged dog. Last one. And come back to tabletop. Left leg stays lifted. Now we're going to bring the weight forward, shoulders out over fingertips. Come down halfway. Press up. Tuck left toes now. Hug right thigh in toward the rib cage. And then the knee comes down, three-legged dog. Still left leg. Into your tabletop, leg still lifted. Our chaturanga. And then left foot comes down, right thigh draws in toward the ribs. And bring it down. Three-legged dog. Back down to our chaturanga. Tuck those left toes, draw right thigh in. Two more. And then we're going to rise to gate pose. We are going to sweep this right leg off to the side. Coming on up, bring your hands behind your head. We're going to take a side bend stretch to the right and then to the left. To the right and to the left. For 3, 2, 1. Left hand slides down, left foot. We're going to take a little side body stretch. And then hands reach forward, press your hips back. And then rise up. Gate pose. Do a hinge. Press back. For 3, 2, 1. Bring left leg in, cactus goalpost arms, lifting the upper back, squeeze your glutes, send the hips forward, and then we're gonna round hips to heels, reaching arms forward. Cactus goalpost to our kneeling tuck. For 3, 2, last one. Hands to the top of your mat. Press back, downward facing dog. Pedal it out here, sway the hips. Bring the knees down. Left arm reaches forward, right leg reaches back. Draw your elbow towards your knee. Reach it forward and back, and then three-legged dog, right leg lifts. So here we go. Bird dog, keep that right leg lifted the whole time. For 3, 2, last one. Now we're going to bring it forward. Keep that right leg lifted, still working that back side of the leg. Gaze forward, shift the weight forward, come down halfway. Tuck the toes, lift that left thigh in toward the torso. So here we go. Three-legged dog. Bring it forward. Chaturanga. Tuck those toes. Thigh draws in toward the ribs. We've got 3. 2. Last one. Sweep that left leg out to the side, and we're going to rise up to our gate pose. Hands behind the head, side bend to the left, and side bend to the right. To the left, to the right. For 3, 2, and 1. Right hand slides down to the back of your mat toward right foot, left arm reaches up and over, and then hips shift back and we round forward and back to our gate pose and to our kneeling tuck. For 3, 2, last one. Into our kneel, sending the hips forward, cactus goalpost arms, and tuck and round forward. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands come to the top of your mat. Tuck your toes, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Right leg lifts high. Right knee to nose, right foot to right thumb tip. We're gonna rise to a warrior 2. Try to get as low as you can here. Bringing right thigh parallel or parallel-ish toward the floor. Keep the legs strong and steady as you reverse your warrior. Skandasana to the back of the mat. Stay low, bring it forward, warrior 2. Reverse to Skandasana. For 3, 2, last one. And then rising up, toes out, heels in, hands behind the back. We are going to fold forward here in a goddess stance. And then rise, bend into the knees, side bend to the left, side bend to the right. Hands behind the back, legs straighten. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, side bend to the left, side bend to the right. One more. And side bend. Turn everything to the top of your mat, step it back. Move through a little flow here if you would like, or simply press back to downward facing dog. We will take this to the other side. Left leg lifts. Knee to nose, step the foot forward. See if you can bring that left thigh parallel to the floor. Relax shoulders away from ears, legs strong and steady. Reverse your warrior. Skandasana to the back, stay low, surf it forward. And we'll do that for 3, 2, last one. Toes out, heels in, hands interlace, exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. This time we're going to side bend to the right, and side bend to the left. Hands interlace, exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, side bend right, and side bend left. Last one. Shift everything to the top of your mat, step forward. We're going to come into a little squat and then come onto our backs or to a seat. Hands come behind your back. We are going to do a one-legged reverse table, or make it 2 legs, your practice. And then the hips come down, come onto your back, hollow body hold with scissor legs. 4 more like that. One-legged reverse table to hollow body scissor hold. For 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. Bend into left knee. Bring your hands behind your head. Take right elbow to left knee, and then left elbow to left knee. Now here we go. For 3, 2, 1. Bring both knees in toward the chest, rising up. Right knee bends, right thigh comes in toward the torso. We are going to do a half boat, and then left heel comes down, lift the hips, and drive right thigh in toward the torso. So reach forward, lift left leg, and then plant that heel, draw thigh in toward ribs. For 3, 2, 1. V hold. Now, here would be the modification. You could even have your hands back behind you, or if you're wanting a little bit more, holding on around the shins, the ankles, and then float right leg forward, reach left arm back, and then back to center. Float left leg forward, left arm back, and back to center. We'll do that for 3, 2, last one. And let's bring it down. Take a little bridge pose, stretch it out. You're feeling that in your abdominals, your hip flexors. All right, last round. Coming back up, our reverse tabletop. Right leg lifts this time. And then hollow body scissor hold. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here, bend right knee. We're gonna take left elbow to right knee and then right elbow to right knee. For 4, 3, 2, 1. And then bringing the knees, rising back up. Left knee bends, right leg extends, hands reach forward. Half boat. Plant that right heel, drive left thigh in toward the ribs, hips lift. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Navasana boat pose, option to play as we did earlier. And then let's twist it out, open to the left and to the right. For 4, 3, 2, last one. Come roll onto your back once again. Bridge pose, stretch it out. Whew. Balancing that masculine and feminine energy, allowing ourselves to soften as well as appreciate the strength and the structure. But giving ourselves time, slowly lower the hips to experience, to feel, to absorb, to observe. Draw your knees in toward your chest. Drop your knees over to the right. Anchor down through left shoulder blade. A couple of deep breaths here. And then bring your knees over to the left. Drop right shoulder blade down. Couple of deep breaths. And coming back onto your back. A brief Shavasana here. Opportunity if you'd like to bring one hand to heart, one hand to belly, or any other arm, leg variations welcome here. The key is to surrender, to soften, to feel. To appreciate that strength and that resilience that lies within each and every one of us. and appreciating those two energies that come together to help us create balance, the doing and the being, the expansion, the contraction. It's not an either or, it's a both and. Both and. If you would like to take a longer Shavasana, feel free to pause this video and stay exactly where you're at. Otherwise, make your way to a seat. Bringing hands together, heart center. Thanks so much for joining me. Taking this time to be in your body, to connect. Hariam Tat Sat.